So the vertical rate of change, right, in relation to the horizontal change, right? So from the starting point, right, after 24 seconds, right, the vertical rate of change is going to be 18 meters, right? We basically have this escalator, something like this, right? We're at 0 here. Okay, after 24 seconds, we're over here. This is 18 meters tall, right? And for the x distance, it's 32 meters wide, right? So after 24 seconds, the vertical change is we start from 0, we went all the way to 18, okay? The horizontal change is that we're starting from 0, and then after 24 seconds, we moved all the way to 32. So that's this, okay? So we can simplify this, and then we can just get 9 over 16. So what this means is, right, every time I move 9 meters upwards, right, I would have also moved 16 meters to the right. Okay, so that means if I was at this height, this 9-meter point right here, this tells me that this distance right here, or according to the diagram, it's slightly off, but it tells me that this x distance, how much I traveled here, must be 16. Okay, that's what it means. Now, the vertical rate of change in relation to time, right, is going to be 18 over 24 seconds, right? We traveled 18 meters upwards in 24 seconds, right? So what this represents is, right, if I were to reduce this, right, I can divide top and bottom by 2, then I can get 9 over 12, and then divide it by 3, then I can get 3 over 4. Every 4 seconds, I will have moved up, right, 3 meters upwards. Okay, that's what this means. And for C, we have a very similar thing, right? 32 meters is the horizontal distance I traveled in 24 seconds. Okay. Here I can reduce it by dividing top and bottom by 4, right? Then on the denominator, I get 6. On the numerator, right, I get 8. Then I can divide further by 2 to get 4 over 3. So this means that every 3 seconds, I would have moved to the right by 4 meters. So 4 meters to the right.